Hello again. Okay, hi. So it's been a while since the last time I've done like an actual cosplay. I've posted some reels. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. If you don't have to, like it's fine. But I figured a few months ago that I want to make another cosplay. And this time I decided that since with Sora it took everything out of me and it was a project of several months, this time I would like this to last just a few days. You've already seen the title, you've already seen the cover photo. I'm gonna be doing Ace from One Piece. I've already gathered all the items that I will be needing, and here's a list of things that I'm gonna be making or I'm gonna be needing for this cosplay. So without further ado, let's go. I hate this already.
For several months I had been gathering all these items that I figured I would be needing for this Ace cosplay, and turns out it's quite a lot.
So I just spent a good 20 minutes trying to find these two like caps that I'm going to be using for the goggles that Ace has on his hat, and turns out I had them this whole time in here. I'd already found them, but I just didn't remember that, oh, this is where I put them. Very good job. Anyway, let's start.
I started with the hat. I used fishing line to gather up all the beads before putting it around the hat, but later I will remove the fishing line and just glue those beads on the hat. Continuing with red beads and fishing line, I also made the necklace. The beads on my necklace are slightly bigger than the ones I ended up using for the hat.
I've been trying to figure out like what's wrong with this hat. Like why does it like keep folding like that? Because when I put it on my head, like yeah, it's a little big, but like I just don't like this part. And I've tried to straighten it. I've tried to like twist it and all that, and it just doesn't change the way it is. I figured I'm gonna open this seam up and I'm gonna cut out part of that wire and then hope for the best.
An obvious tip, maybe cutting wire with your scissors isn't your best bet. Try using a hammer and some pliers instead.
Look, I think it's fixed, isn't it? Hell yeah.
Painting time. I decided to use glass discs that I found from AliExpress. They were for shrimp or something, I have no idea what they were for really, but they work very well for these goggles or just two faces on Ace's hat. I don't know what those are meant to be, but anywho, I did really like how these faces turn out. Ace has so much going on with this damn hat, but the next thing I started to do was the skull detail. Like there's this orange disc and like a bull skull, like very small bull's skull on it, and it took me a little trial and error. Once again, I used some Fimo, I don't know, but I used this clay that I'm not really used to. Like I do not understand how this works, and I did really struggle. So the version that I'm showing you at the end was not the version that I ended up going with. Something that I wish for was for the skull to get more 3D than 2D. Like, I wish I could have had some more details with the teeth and the eyes, and also like with the horns, but it is what it is. So it's now 2D. More details. So Ace also has this like tassel at the end of the skull disc thingy, and then a string that goes around the hat and then onto the skull. So that's what I'm doing here. The pieces are now done basically. So all I have to do now is assemble, and that's gonna be the best part, I guess. No, it's dried out. God damn it. I can't do anything. So here is the hat. It's almost done. Like, I'm just waiting for the paint to dry, so then I can attach the skull here. But other than that, like, I think I'm gonna redo these because they are a little bit too wide apart. So I'm gonna bring them a little bit closer and then add a few more beads on the sides. Other than that, I think it looks good. After that, I am going to be starting to work on the shirt, or shirt and top, and I'm gonna have to like remove some of the details that it has, like this, and then maybe shorten it a little bit because it's a bit tad too long on me. But other than that, like, it's good. And obviously, like, iron it. I just washed it because second hand. And then I have this skin colored top, and I was thinking, if I ever feel confident enough to go out without the shirt, I could do the tattoo on this bag, and then I don't have to actually pay my own back. I made a paper stencil for Ace's tattoo, and I could have probably printed it, but I didn't have a printer anywhere near me. But you could absolutely use a printer if you want to do the same. I just noticed I sound very negative all the time. I am, like, it is who I am, but I think using a paper stencil is fine. Like, maybe I should not be so critical, maybe, I don't know. Anywho, I did use acrylic paint with the shirt, and you could absolutely use fabric paint, I guess. I just didn't have any, and since I'm not gonna be possibly washing this top ever, which but I'm also probably not going to be wearing it day in day out, so maybe just wash the armpits after using it. It's going to be fine, Mum. So this is how the top looks when I'm wearing it. Like, you can't really I don't know. I think it's okay. So this is the fabric I have that I could use for the arm tattoo. We're gonna be doing a sleeve out of this, attaching it to the top and making a tattoo on it. So this is what the sleeve looks like right now. Next I'm gonna be using chalk and placing the tattoo on it. Look post time. I found these plastic light bulbs. Like, I don't know what they were meant for. Like, maybe for like fairy lights or something, from a local thrift store, or like Red Cross, I guess it is actually, now that I think about it. But these work so well for my log post for Ace. I highly recommend using these, as in if you can find them. So here's where we at. I painted the rim
of the look pose. Grey, like light grey. This is what goes to the bottom of it. There is the compass needle. I don't know. Still haven't figured out how to attach this to this, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out soon.
While we are admiring my lock pose, I had fallen ill. I didn't have the COVID, but I got very sick all of a sudden. Also, my laptop broke. It stopped completely charging itself, and my memory card got full. I had so many struggles with just basic things while doing this cosplay. But everything's good now. I found this orange belt while thrifting, but unfortunately it wasn't long enough to be like Ace's belt. So I ended up adding like a little pieces of this orange bag to make it a little bit longer.
Okay, so the belt has been elongated, and yeah, it's not the prettiest, but it works. And next up is time to paint the buckle, but I'm having such a difficult time figuring out like which way should it be. I think this is the right way. I think. So hey, I'm starting to make the elbow patch, and I'm gonna be first cutting up the strips that go around my arm, and then I'm gonna be making the pad itself. And I'm using this very nice and soft orange fleece that I already had. I've had it for years now, so I'm gonna be using this, and let me show you when it's done.
Oh yeah, very nice, very done. Damn memory card. I had to do so many things off screen. It kind of bothers me, but it couldn't be helped. So here's the leg bag. Yay!
Next up, we're gonna be styling these shoes. Again, they are thrifted. I guess they're okay. Like, there are some little details that I need to take care of first. Like, there's this like very awkward zipper here, and it's on both these shoes, so I think I'm gonna get rid of those. Other than that, like, I think it's very simple. I'm just gonna be adding some paint, and we're good to go. Next is the reveal, and for that I think I'm gonna wait until I'm feeling a little bit better, and I also have my laptop. But yeah, next up is the reveal. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm pleased with the cosplay itself, like with the costume and the props and all that. I'm very happy with it. still, I've got absolutely no makeup skills. I try to make my nose a little bit narrow, and I try to like make my face a little less feminine, and I also try removing my lips, but I think I became a who. I tried putting on like brown contact lenses, but I think I put the other contact lens so many times the wrong way. I ended up scratching my eye a little and it hurts, and I'm constantly crying and sniffling. So yeah, that's why I have heterochromia right now. Good parts, bad parts, hard parts. What can I say? Like, I don't think I really struggle with this one. Like, I think everything just went very smoothly in the end, I think. Yeah, I had some mishaps with the hat, like using the wrong kind of glue. At first I pasted these way too far apart and it looked weird, but it was very easy to fix. Look post, it's a little like misty. I don't know what happened to it. But like at first it was completely clear, and all of a sudden it just became this kind of like misty. So that's a little unfortunate, but like I can always make a new one. Did I really have any like major struggles? Like with the contact lenses, I think that's the biggest struggle I'm having right now, and also like with the makeup. Like I don't know how to use makeup. I think actually I prefer the makeup without the hat on. I think it somehow like creates this kind of very obvious shadow on my face that shows that yeah, I'm very makeup. But other than that, like I think it's quite good. One of my favorite parts about this costume is these fake tattoos. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you hopefully very soon. But it's gonna be next year.